Because it's such a big pleasure for me to be back home, being in a foreign country that's not your country, and then you're in not pleasant moments is not a good thing for anyone.
Yeah.
You understand? But what happened is that I went for shows. I had two shows. I had one in Dubai and another one in Abu Dhabi. And then the next thing was I was supposed to do some video shoots back there, which I did successfully. The show in Dubai was okay. It was very good. And the show in Abu Dhabi was somehow good as well. But what happened is that two promoters got misunderstanding and then they got into a fight.
So let's get this right. Two promoters had booked you on two different, for two different shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did the fight come by? How did the disagreements come by?
It all came from the gate collections.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I wasn't involved in that. So my only business in this was as a Ugandan, I was trying, separate these two guys from fighting as a Ugandan.
Yeah.
My people fighting, which is not a good look. So in that, in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, suppose fighting is a criminal case. And they have cameras everywhere. Actually, it wasn't something really that serious.
Yeah.
The fight was no one, there was no property destroyed, there was nothing much. It didn't even last for a minute. So it just happened outside somewhere and we thought it was done. So me, I was going at the airport after 2 weeks when I was coming back home.
So the fight happened in Dubai?
No, in Abu Dhabi.
In Abu Dhabi?
Yes, the last show, that was on the 8th in the morning.
When you had already done the show?
Yeah, the show was done.
Of UAE?
UAE was that, Dubai had finished the show on the 6th. Then the 7th was Abu Dhabi. So the morning.
The fight happened in
Abu Dhabi. In the morning.
So what business did this other promoter have in Abu Dhabi? Yet you had already, you already done with these shows.
So the main show was in Dubai. The show in Abu Dhabi was an extra. So this is the same promoter that connected with the other promoter. Since that's how they do it.
Yeah.
The main promoter who brought me was in Dubai. So he sold the show, the extra show to the other guy.
Yeah.
So we had to go together.
So what was the cause of this argument? Was it about them as promoters breaking bread after the collection?
Definitely that is it. It was about money because the promoter in Abu Dhabi disappeared for some hours, I think between midnight until 4. Was nowhere to be seen after the collection.
Yeah.
So he came back in the morning saying police had caught him and took the money. And this is UAE, you cannot bribe the police with money. So
yeah.
These guys do not buy it. So that's where the fight came from.
So you get in between to separate them from fighting. Shows are done. You get to the airport to probably, to come back to Uganda.
Yeah.
And here you stopped.
Yeah. And the immigration center could not go through because the case was already registered and it was by the police.
Yeah.
There was no complainant. It was the police that reported.
So they grab you, they put you on cuffs. Did you explain to them that, guys, it's Bernie Gunter?
Yeah, when it comes to law, it's not about who you are. I think no one is above the law.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had me on camera, in Abu Dhabi, the cameras everywhere. Yeah, so I didn't know it was even that serious. Because when they got me at the airport, they told me you have something to finish in Abu Dhabi because I was in Dubai at that time. You got involved in a fight and all that. I was like, no man, it wasn't me. They're like, no, you need to explain to us, you need to
explain to the authorities.
To the authorities, and then when we went to the authorities, the case was already in court.
Yeah. It
was a court case already, so there was no need for me to finish it at the police station. I had to go to court. So
they took you straight to court, where they first took you to some booking facility or in jail?
They detained me for 5 days.
They detained you for 5 days?
Yes.
In prison or like a police cell?
At the police station.
At the police station?
Yeah, it was around the police. I went through after 3 police different stations.
How was the life at the police station? The food, the treatment in general. Were you guys eating chips and chicken? Portion beans?
No, they don't eat portion beans. They actually eat biryani, rice, then chicken
Biryani and rice and chicken.
You see those people are entitled to good food. Every prisoner is entitled to good food.
I'm sure there are some people watching and they're like, I mean, I wish to be arrested. Chicken biryani.
Every day.
Every day.
Sure. Let me see sugar.
Lunch and supper. And it's actually,
Do they serve juice or water?
actually written when you just get into the police station. Those are the obligations of the detainee. You're supposed to be entitled to all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. In case if you miss any of that, you can report.
You can report that guy is fried chicken. The guy was missing. Or the breast was missing. You know? Very interesting. So, while in there, were you bothered? Were you disturbed? What was going through your mind? Were you, because you see Uganda, when I'm going to take you in prison. You know, where they ask you to rap for them, sing for them.
Nah, there's nothing like that. Actually, it's the police guys who are attracted to my hair. I think most of the guys there don't have dreads.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey man, you have nice hair, you're a rapper. And they don't speak English, like correct English.
Yeah.
So
You are rapping?
no, I wasn't. I just told them when you release me, I'll sing for you.
Yeah. I was
If you release me,
Settle
if
down.
you release me, I'll sing for
So,
you.
while you were being moved from the airport to the jail facility,
Yeah.
at what point did it sink in that things have turned sour?
Actually, when I was still at the airport, because they called me in the morning, that was around 10, coming to 11 a.m. So I left that police station at around 7:30. So by that time, things had already sinked in. I knew like, yo, now this is gonna be a different road, and I gotta
It
be.
dawned on you that these guys have not invited me for autographs.
Yeah, I knew it now because first of all, the communication is not that good.
They're rude.
Yeah. They're not easy people to deal with.
Yeah.
You know. And
So-
when they're transferring us, they're speaking a language you don't know what's happening. You don't even know where they're taking you to. A pit hole. You don't know where you're going because they detained me, chained me on the hands and the legs. Like very free from the couch should be. So and there's a lot of AC in whatever they're dealing with in their cells. And
The cells there is AC.
too much AC.
Now bathing, are there showers? Are there bathtubs?
Shower.
Huh?
Showers.
That's not
And
a
this
prison.
is a devolved country, you know. So
Sometimes some of the things that Ghana is explaining. What it is, what it is.
Prison
They say,
breaking.
kutambula kulaba
Kuda kusetula.
and that's exactly what we are doing right now.
yeah.
So, your phone, I'm sure you were with your, with your wife.
My wife came back that very day because we had booked to come back together.
So when she saw you getting chained, being taken, you agreed that you want
I
to
told
go.
her, I actually need to go back because she had nowhere to stay back.
How long were you trapped that side? How many days?
I was there for about like 1 month.
1 month.
Because they got me on the 22nd of January. I came back on the 29th
29th.
of February.
So there was a campaign that I saw on social media, Free Bernie Gunter, Free Bernie Gunter,
Yes.
spearheaded by your fans, artists, and everyone.
Yeah.
Did that in any way help?
Yeah, it helped me somehow because actually these guys got to know who I was, and then some people started being nice to us, like advising us how we should handle this court case because it was already a court case, so there's nothing to do.
Now, where were the promoters in this mix after, you're incarcerated, you're chained? Were they also chained, or it was only you?
Unfortunately, they disappeared for good.
They disappeared.
They disappeared for good, unfortunately.
Now, your first day at court, promoters have disappeared. You're the one grabbed.
Yeah.
How do things play out? I'm sure they were even.
So on the first day, I faced the judge, and then they asked me why the other two guys. I told him straight up, I'm a visitor here, I'm on a tourist visa. I don't know these guys, and they cannot track them anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why they had to postpone my court hearing from the 19th to 26th of February. After I explained to them that in this situation, I'm just me. So if you're gonna pass the judgment, that's gonna be to me as me. because I'm not in communication with these other guys. I
Yeah.
don't know where they are. I cannot find them. So that's why they had to postpone my court hearing from the 19th to 26th of February. So on the 26th of February, they had to pass the judgment. They gave me a fine.
So they gave you a fine. How much was the fine?
9,800. That's 9.8.
9.8 million.
Yes.
Okay, 9.8 million. Before I get to it, I will get to 9.8 million. During that time when you were behind bars, were there people getting in touch with you, helping you, like they're making an effort to help you? In this case, maybe the federation or all those who would call you tight ones. Or you were yo-yo, meaning you were on your own.
Of course, I was in touch with some of my people. I had friends, I had made friends there in Dubai. My family, some fellow musicians helped out. And I tried to reach out. I went to the embassy. There was nothing really to be done because it was already a court case. I tried to reach out to the federation. There was nothing to really be done. So that is it.
What's the most the federation did for you, aside from also jumping on the hashtag free Bernie Gunter?
Nothing more.
Did you feel disappointed?
Yeah, definitely, because I was in touch with Eddy the whole time, even up until the last 2 days.
What was Eddy saying during that time of interaction? Because I'm sure even your phone time when you were.
All I needed was financial help because I was staying in a hotel after when I got a bail from the police station. I was supposed to, like, foot some bills back and forth going to the court and all of that. Then I was supposed to also get that fine. So when I got the fine, I could not. I had to look for money, and I needed money. That's all I needed. And then Eddy told me strictly there was no money. There's nothing that can be done.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, let's talk about the 9 point something million. Who paid for that?
I had to solicit that money through my connections.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. What lesson did you learn? What was your biggest takeaway from that situation? When you were alone, trapped?
Real situations expose real people. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Expose real people.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
last time
Nice.
I saw everyone, and that's why I'm not beg no friend from nobody. I know the real ones. I know the ones who are just there to,
Yeah.
I know the ones who can actually stand in for you. So I saw everyone, and actually it's a very good thing for me to know right now. At least it's much better to move with 2 people than move with 100 people who are meaningless to you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
What had you expected from the federation?
No, because actually I didn't have much expectations from the federation. But what made me get full attention to them is when I went to the embassy, the Ugandan embassy in Abu Dhabi. They told me, you have a federation. You're supposed to contact Eddy, the ambassador. Straight away got in touch with Eddy, and they said it's going to be handled through the federation. So definitely I knew if the embassy is talking about the federation, then that means they have something to do with it. That's where the solution is going to come from. Yeah. So I also had at some point accounted on them doing something as a federation because they have that power. I was not counting on an individual. I was counting on the office to do something, like reach out to the ones who can, do something for me, which is a good thing. Maybe they told me the truth, what was on ground, so everyone needs to know.
If you had a title for this situation, how would you call it? The 30 days in Dubai? Would you call it the 30 dark days in Dubai? Or the 30 learning days in Dubai?
The 30 elevation days.
The 30 elevation days.
Yeah, because I did tougher.
You did tougher.
Yeah, I did tougher than before.
Who was some of
Physically, mentally, and everything. Yeah, at least now I think I'm on a different flow.
Who are some of the key voices that helped you, maybe not necessarily monetary, but in a way, helped you get out of that situation?
Key voices, there's so many people who stood for me, build up so many
Drop
positions.
some five.
Crystal was there.
Crystal Panda.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Big up yourself, Bobby Wine. Big up yourself, Judith.
Even Bobby Wine came through for you?
Yeah, man.
Nice. Even Judith had.
Yeah, Judith.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Brian?
Like Kings. I have some two guys in Abu Dhabi who really helped me. There was a guy called Josh Likings.
Yeah.
There was also a promoter called Kevin Likings. He wasn't even part of the show. They were really helpful to me. Yeah, big up House of Creatives, big up my family, big up Gunter family.
Yo.
Yeah. Big up every media house that was
Nice.
pushing. I want to big up every Ugandan for the prayers, for the financial help, those who could help in any way. And big up to Jah,
Yeah.
the Most High, the greatest in everything.
Nice. Is there any bit you left out in regards to that particular story? I remember when you were there, you sent me a message. You're like, I have a new song. I'll be coming real soon. But yeah, let's have the push on ground.
Yeah, I have new music. I'm gonna be doing a concert this year.
Make some noise. That's how we yeah.
I have big love and super dedication to my wife, to my son, to my fans. You're my biggest love. Everyone who was with me in this situation, I dedicate big love to you because it's a super dedication from me to you. You're my biggest love.
Are there people you called while you were there at the police station and you're like, man, Billy, I'm also having my own problems. Find a way to handle it.
Man, like I told you, this was a situation of realizing who is who. I called a lot of people, I reached out to a lot of people, and they no longer get my phone calls no more. Yeah.
And they were blue ticking you.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something, yeah.
What message do you have to?
That situation is like when you're half dead, because it's like you have your one hand out and the rest of your body part is inside. So it's just some people come and touch your fingers, some people come and pull you out.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Some people just come and touch the fingers, and some people are actually pulling you out. Yeah, so that was the situation for me. So that's why it's like right now, it's a good look for me to know who is with me, who is not with me. Because these are more of like accidents. These situations when they come by, they enlighten you about what's the future like. How should you go by with people, and how should you handle situations? How should you prepare yourself more? Because sometimes these things come about for you to understand life. It's not even just sometimes, every time, because I'm a man, I'm supposed to go through these things. And it's just a moment of growth. Yes, man, it's just a moment of growth. So, many learn a lot of things from from this. Trust me, it was a lot of learning. It's a university a university of life. Yeah.
True story. I thought there would be 18 minutes with Bernie Gunter, but we stretched them to 27 minutes with
Definitely, yeah.
And the story is quite interesting, We thank the Most High that you managed to get out of